Well, you guys have spoken, and we're going to deliver. You wanted some more footage of my mom. Got tired of looking at me. And we're going to do some pickled okra. All right. This is in September. The okra's coming off. It really likes the hot weather, and it's getting after it. I've got some dill that I picked out of the garden, and I think that's about what we're going to use out of the garden, isn't it? You got some peppers or anything like that?
I've got some peppers that have come out of previous gardens.
Okay, so something that she's stored up, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna let Mom take over. She's a lot better than me.
All right, well, this morning I'm kind of multitasking. God has been so good to us, blessed us with our garden. It's just doing amazing right now. And so we've got tomatoes to do, and what I'll do with the tomatoes is make spaghetti sauce. Today I have apples that are we got apples out the kazoo here, and so I'm probably going to do some apple butter today. And Phil said he was picking the okra, and I thought, okay, today's the day to do some pickled okra. And so we're going to show you our our okra pile that we have over here on the table. Oh, and the other thing I've been doing is making coconut cream pies for a funeral that we have this morning. So I
almost commandeered the coconut cream pie until I realized it's for a funeral.
Yeah, right here's coconut cream pies.
She is famous, world-renowned coconut cream pie maker.
So anyway, that's that. This is our okra pile. We've let it go a few days too long. So we'll kind of sort through these. They may or may not be able to be used. If they're too tough to cut, then you don't use them, you just throw them away. But I'll probably be slicing some of the bigger pieces up to just freeze and use later. I mix it with squash and onions and okra once they're frozen, and I'll mix them all up together.
Make a little melody.
Yes, and I'll kind of oven bake them, oven fry them, put some butter on top of them and seasonings and fry them. So anyway, I'm looking for littler ones, the little tiny ones. We're going to, that'll kind of fit in a jar, basically, is what I'll be doing. So I'll be sorting through these, and we'll take them over there, and then we will wash them.
Okay. Philip, why don't you sort for us? Get over here.
So just the tiny ones like that. And then the bigger ones that won't fit in a jar. See, that's...
And here's all the different pictures. This right here was our St. Bernard growing up, Missy. This right here is me and Katie and my brother Dustin. We're flying over the Royal Gorge in Colorado.
That
was crazy.
Bungee cord?
No, it was like a swing thing.
Swing thing?
Yep.
Ooh, on the pie.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah. There's whitewater rafting. We weren't on that trip.
Yeah, let me see that. Let me see the camera.
Oh, yeah. There's where me, show them, Philip. Right there.
Is that Katie?
Yeah, that's Katie. That's David.
David. And it's Dustin and Dan in there.
Yeah, here's Dustin. He's flying over there to save us. Lots of stories on this table. What we got here?
Oh, did I mess you up?
No, you're good.
There's more okra up here.
Now this is a different kind of okra.
Yeah.
It's a little.
What's that? Whatever you call it.
If you can see, we're always trying different things. This one right here has got more of a spine. I think this is like a spineless, a yellow-bellied okra. Look how long and just compare them. This is kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
Now there's a master gardener right there. I always start the year out and say, I'm going to have a better garden than Dad.
Yeah.
And it seems like no matter what it is, Dad always does it just a little bit better, whether it's fishing or what. It's always just a little better. His garden looks a lot better than mine.
Okay, so we got some little ones here that we can use.
Yeah, right here, some small ones.
All
You're
right.
here too big.
You gonna take these pies out?
Yes, yeah.
And whenever his dad was alive, we'd be fishing, and he would be the one catching the fish, and we're trying to figure out from him where the fish are at.
God does a good job of keeping them clean with the rain and stuff like that. We've been abundance of rain lately. About 4 or 5 days we've been getting rain, and so we're back to the blessed green country around here, and things are growing well, and we are thankful for that. So just basically giving them a bath.
So Mom, she's looking up her recipes, getting everything straightened out. So while we're waiting, I'm going to show you all a little something. Mom's very sentimental, which is very good. That's nothing wrong with that. But we had two. Turn this thing off here. But we had two pianos in our living room, and Dad said, you know, really not any need for two pianos. she didn't want to get rid of one of the pianos. It was her. Was it your grandpa's, Mom?
Yes, that was my Grandpa Milner's,
Yeah,
on my
Grandpa
mother's
Milner.
side.
So Mom, she was gone on some kind of trip or something like that, and Dad took the piano out in the front yard, took the chainsaw, and he cut the guts out of this piano. He got it all the guts out of it, and brought it back in, and he put it over our aquarium. The
Look,
piano.
open up here. Oh shoot.
Yeah, Philip's getting ready to feed the fish. The piano, key's still there. They don't work though.
What?
But Philip, he's feeding the fish in there.
I'm already fed some of it. But
Yeah.
taking it a little bit.
There's the fish. So we got a use for the piano. Cover up the fish tank.
Yeah, that's my fish.
Dad's pretty creative on this stuff. Here's down in the den. You can kind of see the fish down in there. Kind of neat.
Beware of Jaws.
Yep, beware Jaws. I bought that, I think when I was your age, Philip.
You bought it? It's your own.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with this. Are you wanting some hot? Is that what you want?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We want hot pickles. Or peppers. Or okra.
Yeah, just kind of off everyone. And if you get it wrong, it'll be all right. But yeah, just kind of poke it. Yeah, right like that, and just that's it. That's all you have to do. And the reason we want to poke it is so that the juices can get inside the pot, and you don't have because there's basically air pockets in there, and it'll make the dill flavor go all into the. Yep. So, yeah. You're just going to try to get as many as you can get. I wonder, I bet I can get more in my jar than you get in yours. You want to have a contest? Okay, we'll see how many you can get in that jar, and I'll see how many I can get in this jar. Okay?
We don't want the tiny
You're smart. You have to just pick. Close your eyes and pick.
Can you smell it? Smells pretty good, don't it? Yeah.
This is going to smell like
Put it in one jar.
Yeah,
There you go.
just all of that in one jar.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need about that much. That amount will go in. That's in a jar right there. This will be for another jar right here.
This
Yep.
one.
Put that in a jar.
Oh, yeah.
And Tatum, they like to eat okra raw. My mother, one of her favorite sandwiches this time of year, she would make her bread. She made her bread, and she would get her bread, and she put mayonnaise on it, and she would slice up okra, and then she'd go and get some of her tomatoes that she had out of her garden. So she had an okra tomato mayo sandwich, and it sounds pretty gross, but to some people, but the kids like to like to eat them raw.
You just slide right now.
Oh yeah.
You're one.
You think I am? I don't think so. You got a ton of little ones. We'll let the people judge. We'll hold the jars up and see which one looks like they have the most.
Hold it, Tom.
Alright, so
Okay, you
we're
ready? Alright, so we've got to get the mixture that's going to go inside there. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to do one recipe worth now, and then if I need more, I'll mix it up. It calls for 3 cups of water, 3 cups of vinegar, so equal parts of vinegar and water. And this is not a secret recipe, it's just a recipe out of the book. And then it calls for 6 tablespoons of salt.
This is the pickling salt, right?
Yes. It's called, there we go. That's usually what I use.
Mrs. Wages. Good lady there.
So that's 2, 4, and the reason I bought some more and wanted to use this canister because it fits in my cabinet just right. Couldn't get it all in there, so that's why it's in the bag. Alrighty, and then heads of dill. That's all this recipe calls for. And what you're going to do is heat this up.
Water, salt, vinegar,
That's it.
and dill.
And dill.
And then put some...
we've got to we're going to put a hot pepper in there, but we're also...
You gotta save some room for that pepper, Philip.
Yeah, we got to get a pepper in there. This is minced garlic.
Yeah.
And so I'm putting about that much minced garlic down in each one of those. The reason I have it in a bowl is because it was in a squirt bottle and I wanted to measure out a little bit. So put that in there. Here, right here. These are some peppers that I actually froze. And once again, because I wear contacts and I don't like my eyes to burn at night, I want to handle the jalapenos with a plastic glove.
That one's bad, Philip. Go and start stuffing some of these other ones.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do here, one is I'm going to put a cut in my pepper. 2 things will happen. The pickle will get inside the pepper, and the pepper stuff will get outside to the pickles. So I cut that open so that...
Alright, who had more in there?
Alrighty, who won? Who do you think had the most in it?
Oh.
I'm thinking Philip. He's got mine are bigger, he's got a ton of little ones. He was the smart guy. Decided to do that. Alright, we put garlic in that one too. So, we're just waiting for this to boil, and when it gets good and hot, we'll pour that over the top of it, and then we're going to hot water bath it for 5 minutes. So, not very long, mainly just long enough to seal it, is about all we're trying to do there. There are times when if I have enough time and everything, I will actually stick my jars in really hot water, and I'll have my juice really, really hot, and what I'll do is I'll take the jar out, I'll pack it really, really fast, I'll put the hot stuff on top of it, put a lid on it, ring, and then just turn it upside down. And so the liquid inside there actually does the sealing, and that way I don't even hot water bath them. I do those for pickles, especially if I've got spears that are cut open. Now I want them to be crunchy. I think there's a kind of a trick to the crunchiness of just cucumber pickles in that. I think they use alum is what they put on there, and that helps to keep them. And grape leaves. Heard that. So, okay, so we need to get our jars packed. I'm gonna go ahead and put the hot pepper. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is get my lids going again. Drop my lids that I need just in some water. Get them boiling. This is good and hot. Hope I have enough of it for this. And I am now going to fill the jars. You wanna fill them up to about 1/4 of an inch from the top. And I bet I don't have enough of this. I should have done the math. Never quite know because it takes up, you know, the okra takes up space. And, maybe it'll work. Of course, it's not going to today, but we'll do 3 of them. Get this one down the road. Ooh, that vinegar.
Pretty stout.
Yeah, I just got a whiff of it. What you don't want is for the okra or anything to touch the bottom of the lid while we're processing it. Because it will push the lid up and it might not seal. We're gonna have enough for 3. So I'll do that. Remember, you have to have the tops very, very clean. You don't want anything salt or, you know, a dill seed or anything like that to be underneath your lids.
You're just getting a steam bath the whole time.
Yeah, the steam bath is, it's hot and it's ready to go. You want it really, really hot when you get ready to go with that. I need my rings. My trusty reusable rings here. And this is just about ready over here. So I think it's, you know, I've watched pot never boils, so if we sit here and watch this, it's not going to boil.
You have your little plunger? Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I've got my handy dandy little thing there.
Magnet, isn't it?
Yes, magnetic. Good. Oh, I knocked
The head off of it?
I did. Well, I just happen to have a spare. There we go. Use this one.
Always prepared.
Always prepared. Kind of a head. And little grabbers here. Keep them handy. Set them down in that water.
I always refer to Mom as Mom, but her real name is Diana. Everybody was thinking Mom for the salsa recipe. If you guys haven't seen the salsa recipe, go over on my previous videos. It's a pretty good one. It's a good one. So Diana and Phil. And little Philip was named after Papa Phil.
Alright. So that's about ready to go there. And it's boiling, so we'll go ahead and put the timer on here. Put it on for 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then what I'll do is when I take it out on these, I will actually turn them upside down. And so the hot stuff inside of there will continue to seal the jars and make a good seal, because we're really not processing them very long, but you want them to seal. So we want that rubber in there to be really...
Will they still click whenever they're ready? Upside down?
Good question. I don't know. But I'll leave them for probably 30 minutes and turn them the other way. And some people leave them for like 24 hours upside down. So I don't know if we hear the click or not.
Okay.
But you will see it. You'll be able to see the indent. You know, it'll kind of go in, and when you press on it, it won't. See, like right now, if I have just a lid that's not sealed, you can press in on it. If that ever happens, that means that jar is not sealed. Okay, so
Good.
anyway, it's not much to do pickled okra. Okay, timer went off, so we're gonna pull these babies out. And for right now, I'm gonna set them like that. And then I'm gonna actually turn them over. And you probably need them to set for about 24 hours before you eat them. So obviously the longer you let them set before you eat them, the more the peppers will get into the mixture and the better they may taste. Yeah, they'll last for a long while, several years. Well, if you get a good seal on them. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just turning them upside down. That hot liquid inside there is going to continue to make that rubber in there seal on the bottom of that. So I'll probably let them set, I don't know, half the day or something like that, then I'll turn back over. Check the seals. If they didn't seal, then that jar probably will go in the fridge, and we'll eat it here in a day or two. If they seal, then I clean the jars. I put them in soapy water. I take the rings off, put them in soapy water, and mark them with the year and the month and year, and put them out to the store. Dry, cool place to store. So that's it. Not much.
All right, well that about does it for the pickled okra. Sorry for all the clouds. So yeah, I'm excited about eating these. Learned a lot. Mom she does a pretty good job with these. If this is something you guys really like and enjoy, just yeah.
Sorry.
I'm the great and powerful Oz. Here, let me get this over here. If this is something you guys really enjoy and like, just throw some comments down in there. Mom, she reads them and really enjoys.
Yes, thank you for your kind remarks and kind comments.
It's fun stuff. We're gonna have some more things coming your way. Probably some apple butter and stuff like that. And also think about doing a few lives and stuff with some different little secret, not really secret recipes, but just recipes that I grew up eating. And I was telling Philip about one of them. He's like, well, what's that? Oh my goodness, you're missing out. I've failed as a dad.
Wow, you did. All right.
So we're gonna have a few other little Stokes recipes coming your way, and well, I think that probably about does it.
Alrighty.
Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing with us. So we'll talk to you guys next time. Like and subscribe. We'll see you. Bye.